Hey, Sam Magello here, and today I'm going to tell you my story. Now, not most, all successful marketers will tell you, and you may have heard this before. If not, that's cool. You're going to learn something new. You need to brand yourself. You do not want to be at the mercy of your product or company that you're marketing. Because if that product or company folds and you've been fully relying on that, you're done. Now, if you've been building your email list and branding yourself, making a name for yourself, you could just pick up and carry your team to the next thing. Now, I personally don't condone jumping from company to company, product to product, but sometimes things happen. Companies fail and you got to move on. So branding yourself will keep you alive. So with that being said, I have a story, and telling your story should be the number one thing to do when branding yourself, in my opinion at least. Now, not everybody's going to have this blockbuster sob story. Okay, and that's fine. Still tell your story because you're going to find out a lot of people relate to you. My story, I'd say it's 50-50. I'm more on the spiritual side, so this kind of hits home spiritually. But if you're not spiritual, then this is just words to you. Who knows? I don't know, but nevertheless, I'm telling you my story, right? So, February 3rd, 2013, which was Super Bowl Sunday, it was the Ravens and 49ers, about 2 hours before my dad's Super Bowl party that he threw every single year. I get a phone call that he collapsed and he ended up dying from a pulmonary embolism. Just like that. One phone call, my world just stopped. Messed me all up, right? Well, to make things more complicated, first off, we were in a one-bedroom apartment. My girlfriend at the time and I were in a one-bedroom apartment. So 11 days after my father passes away, I'm on the computer playing a computer game. I'm a big gamer. I love my Diablo 3. I'm on the computer and my fiance comes and tells me she's pregnant. So I'm like, what? She's like, I'm pregnant. And I'm kind of just staring blankly, like, she's like, that's all you have? I'm pregnant. We're going to have a baby. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to what? So, I mean, I did not know how to act. I did not know how to feel. I would feel bad. I'd feel guilty for grieving over my father when I should be happy because we're having a baby. I'm going to be a father. And then I'd feel bad and guilty for being happy about having a baby because my father just passed. And this guy was my hero, so I was all messed up. So fast forward, October 18th, 2013, my little girl Gabrielle was born. Now what's awesome is she has the same birthday as my stepmother. So that's kind of a spiritual touch right there. So, we look at it as a sign, dad's with us, So fast forward then to June 2014, I propose to my girlfriend. She becomes my fiance. We're engaged, right? So, and mind you, when we found out we were having a baby, we upgraded to a 2-bedroom apartment off the same income. We were kind of just getting by in that 1 bedroom. Now I have my father's life insurance, but we're on the same income. In a 2-bedroom now, more expensive. So I'm like, okay, it's a decent life insurance, but it's nothing that's going to carry me for years and years and years. I got to be smart. And I thought I had it all taken care of. All right, I got money aside, this and that. We're going to be fine with the wedding. Well, here we are, fast forward again from June to about August, and I'm already, again, this is 2014. So it's already been a year now. Over a year. And August comes and I could kind of see the money starting to get a little thin. And we're on the same income. So I'm like, oh boy. Here we go. What are we going to do? So I'm on my computer again. Frustrated, stressing out. I like to get away from reality through my games. Like I said, I love playing Diablo 3. So I'm on gaming forums to try to get better at Diablo 3. And I keep seeing these ads on the side. about making money online. And I see this one ad in particular that says, guaranteed to quit your job after watching this 9-minute video. And I've always been like, yeah, all right, buddy. Okay. But this time, what do I have to lose? Humor me. So I'm watching this long, drawn-out video, and I think it was for E-mobile code, something like that. It was one of those push-button systems where they guarantee you tens of thousands of dollars in like a week or so. It just generates it for you. Well, I did some research, and it was almost unanimous that it was garbage. So I said, okay, well, dodged a bullet there. But the bug's in my ear now. I want to make money online. I have to make money online. And see, the way I look at it, I don't want to be one of those couples that gets all excited for a wedding, hypes it all up to their friends and family, and then it just crumbles and you call it off. The way I look at it, I'm an adult. I made a very serious commitment, and I'll be damned if I don't follow through with that commitment. So I'm going to have this wedding no matter what. But I need money. I need money. So I'm on YouTube, Make Money Online, here we go. And I stumble across a video from a guy named Pat Patterson. So I click on it, and he's got this PowerPoint presentation. He's got this very distinct Southern voice. Hey, this is Pat, and yeah, that's me with my beautiful wife sailing down the Chattanooga River, and he's going through his speech and all, and he's showing me. And this whole time I'm thinking, all right, buddy, okay, Pat Patterson, that's a fake name. Scam, I'm thinking scam. But what do I have to lose, right? At least he's got a nice looking video. Humor me, Pat. So I give him my email address, I opt in. And, he said, I hope to see you on the other side. Okay, buddy. I opt in. And sure as heck, there he is on his couch. Hey, it's Pat again. I'm really excited. I'm glad you took the plunge and you met me here on the other side. You're not going to regret it. And the main thing that kept me on board was free. He kept saying free. 100% free. It's a 3-step system. It's free, 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 free. Okay, cool. So he sends me to the founder of the Total Funnel System, John Moreau. So now I'm watching his videos. And he's got a heck of a house. Big screen TV in the background. And, he's really happy and really positive. And almost too positive. It's like, oh my God, dude, you reek of scam. You reek of scam. You all do. Mr. Pessimistic over here, which... don't lie. I bet you think what I'm doing is a scam or what other people have done is a scam. And it's fine. We all have our defenses. Even Pat told me he was skeptical when he watched John's videos. So I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, well, I'll give it a shot. And Total Funnel System is a 3-step system. Step 1 is free. You make through a site called My Cash Freebies. And step 2 is through a company called Empower Network, which costs $25, and step 3, another $25 for Pure Leverage, which they mostly promote the autoresponder side of that, even though Pure Leverage is more than that. But anyhow, so I said, what the heck, let's do it. And what the hell? I made $20 off the Total Funnel System. Awesome. This is going to take forever. I quit. So a couple of weeks go by. This was in the middle of August. A couple weeks go by. And it's still in my head. I want to get back into this. It piqued my interest too much. But I'm not going to do that Total Funnel thing. It's just taking way too long. So I go back on YouTube and I stumble upon a big time marketer by the name of Vic Streishaus. And he's showing his nice house and his car and everything. I'm like, well, here we go again. Mansions and cars, same deal, scam. Me with my open heart, I give it a shot. And this guy's dropping some good knowledge and good value here. I mean, I'm learning these technical terms, definitions. I'm kind of learning the basics of marketing. He's telling you the basic formula. You got traffic and leads and conversions. And all 3 of them are extremely important to your business. If one fails, it all fails. So I'm like, okay. Well. So then he's like, stay tuned for my next video. We're gonna kind of do a workshop. It's gonna be an over-the-shoulder view of how I do my PPC campaigns, pay-per-click. And I'm like, really? Here we go. See, everybody else is just showing you their mansions and what they've reaped from all this. They're not showing you how to do it. They're telling you what they've gotten out of it. And here comes Vic showing you what to do. And his is through like ClickBank, and he shows you how to create a capture page and getting an autoresponder and going through the whole process. So now I'm pausing the videos every like 80 times, writing word for word. I'm talking verbatim here because I want these notes perfect, and I'm going to follow them to a T perfectly, and I'm going to make some money. Long story short, I dropped $800 and lost $800 on a PPC campaign. What? I'm supposed to be making money. I've just lost $800. Correction, I lost $780 because I made $20 off the total funnel system. I quit. I didn't quit. So here I am, tail tucked between my legs, walking right back to John Morose's total funnel system. Okay. And mind you, while Vic is going through his training, he mentions a couple times, my success with Empower Network. So I'm like, this keeps ringing a bell. So I go back to total funnel system, and I'm like, okay, free money, let's try it again. And I keep seeing step 2, there it is, Empower Network. I'm like, oh my God. Well, this is kind of a sign, you know what I mean? This is kind of a sign. It's my calling, if you will. So I said, all right, let me do it. I'm not having much success off of step 1 through my cash freebies. So let's amp it up. I'm serious. Let's amp it up. Let's go step 2. Because I keep hearing how serious it is. This is where you make the big money, the serious money. So now I opt in. Now I'm watching David Wood's videos. He's the founder of Empower Network, if you don't know. And this guy is convincing. And this guy gets me. So I'm like, oh my God, here we go. This is it right here. This is it. So I go ahead and I jump into Empower Network, get their viral blogging, $25 a month, and then an extra $19.95 a month for the affiliate program to be able to sell their products. So I'm like, okay, well, $45 a month. Let's see what we got here. And he tries to upsell you with an all-in package, and I'm like, yeah, all right, because now I did my research on Empower Network, and I'm seeing good things, but I'm also seeing bad reviews here, and those bad reviews are sticking out big time. But because I've heard some success stories, I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. Despite these bad reviews, I can do it. Mainly because it's so taboo. You're telling me no. It's so bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a ripoff. These products are through the roof, and they are pretty expensive. I mean, if you get these products one by one, they've altered the pricing now, but when I signed up, it was a total of about like $5,100 to get all the core products for Empower Network without getting the all-in bundle. So I'm like, I could do this, right? I could do this, but I'm not going to go all in. Forget that. I'm going to try to keep this as cheap as possible. So, and he gives you a timer, Dave Wood does. It's like a 5-day timer. Get in all in now for $29.77 it was. You're saving over $2,400. Now, mind you, this was then, not now. They don't have that. It's a different bundle now. So, and I'm watching this timer count down from 5 days, and I'm like, no way. Come back, watch some of the core commitment videos, and there's that timer again. And once it got down to about 2 days, I'm like, you know what? All right. I'm gonna do it anyways. And I don't know if this timer's just a big hype, where even if it runs to 0, if I like refresh, it'll start all over again. So just in case, let me do it. And I go all in, and there's another step. Now you need to print out this authorization form for Empower Network. You need to sign it, an initial and date, and write down how much you paid for it, going through the bundle. And I'm like, oh my God. And then you need to scan it and send it back in. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I look down to the right and I see my fiance's printer that her parents got her either for her birthday or Hanukkah. And I'm like, I'll be damned, that sucker's got a scanner on it. That's my calling. There it is again. That's my calling. This is meant to be. So I did it. And as soon as I clicked send for that authorization form, I just... SMH, man. SMH. Shake my head, right? What the hell did I do? I dropped $800 and lost off of a PPC campaign. Now I'm dropping dang near $3,000 on something that I don't know is going to make me, if it's going to make me money or not. What the heck am I doing? And at that point, now, from watching the Total Funnel System videos and watching Vic Streishaus and Empower Network, all these videos, they keep throwing out an autoresponder and how clutch it is, and how it's how you put your business on automation, and you make up these follow-up messages that keep in touch with your prospects that were interested, that opted in. You know, and so I knew that these follow-up messages that I'm getting from my sponsor Pat, from John Moreau, from Dave Wood, they're not them. Well, when I went all in, I got this email from Pat, and I knew this sucker was original, it was authentic. And he was shocked, like, hey, congratulations, you went all in, I'm so happy for you, I could tell you're super serious about your business, I'd like to get in touch. So I'm like, I don't know, man, I'm a timid guy here. I'm kind of testing the waters on this whole online business thing, where I really, really want to be under the radar and behind the scenes. I don't want to talk to people, I don't want to show my face. Alright, I'll call this guy up, but I'll never be on camera. Right? So I give him a call up, and remember, Pat's got this distinct southern voice. Hey, this is Pat Patterson. So I call him up. Sure as heck, this is Pat Patterson. I said, I got him. This is it. This is the dude. So, hey, Pat, how you doing? This is Sam Magello. I just recently went all in through you. Oh, hey, Sam, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm super excited for you. And he's welcomes me with open arms, and he's super positive, and he tells me his story, and you know, he's got a great story, by the way. And he was a police officer out of the state of Georgia, so he knew nothing about this stuff too. And when he jumped in, by like 6 months or so, he was able to do this full time. So I'm like, whoa. And this guy, I mean, he's giving me great tips. He's really working with me one-on-one. He's an awesome sponsor, great model. And you know, when I was working with him, I'm starting to see some stuff happen. You know, he's got this great method for YouTube marketing and Craigslist marketing and Facebook marketing. And at this point, you know, I'm promoting Total Funnel System, really going for it. And I'm starting to see some results through YouTube and Craigslist. Not so much Facebook. I mean, I'm a little bit better now. I get a conversion here or there, but I see people that are killing it on Facebook, and I know, okay, I'm nowhere near that. So I focus mainly on YouTube and Craigslist. And Pat throws out there, hey, you know, you should really get into this thing called iPass 2. And I'm like, look, you know, I've already dropped so much money, and with all these different systems and getting my autoresponder and trying to learn that thing, I don't know. I'll think about it, all right? And he keeps telling me, Sam, look, this will be your new Total Funnel System. I'm telling you right now, iPass 2. The difference is, with Total Funnel System, step 1, you get your MyCash freebie referrals, and you're making $10, $20. You can make up to $60 off of one sign-up. But that's one time. You know, you don't know if you're going to get that again. He's like, Sam, with iPass, you make a couple sales, and you're starting to generate some residual income. You're getting this monthly. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm in. I got to do it. I've fully committed. I've come this far. I've dropped too much money on this. I'm in. Let's do it. And from then on, I gotta tell you, I'm starting to see the results. Now, depending on when you see this video, it could be way later. This was made January 23rd, 2015. So depending on when you see this, I could be making it, I could not, but I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing results. I'm about my 4th month in, and I'm about $400 a month. Now again, there's people that pop off $5,000 a month within their first 30 days, within their first 90 days, but me, I'm seeing a steady increase, and times passed, I still have my full-time job. I got a decent foundation with iPass going, total funnel system going. My fiance, she got a new job, so we're making more money. And now we have a decent foundation. So now the wedding's looking pretty good, I gotta say. But, I see we're almost 21 minutes in. I don't want to make this story too much longer, but all I want to say is, here we are now. I'm so glad that I conquered my fear. I was so scared to call this guy. Like, what the heck am I going to talk about? And I promised him, look, I'm never getting on video. I'm only going to do this behind the scenes. And he pushed me, he didn't force me, but he encouraged me. He pushed me. And the moral of this story is, A, have a story and share your story, because you will see results. The second thing I want to tell you is conquer your fear. All right? False evidence appearing real. Fear. Because, and Dave Sharp from Empower Network said this too, a lot of people who fail, when they quit, success was right around the corner. So picture failure as this big blanket, and success is holding it in front of you. You don't see it. And here comes failure bull charging you. Run at it, attack it, rip that blanket down, and see success is right there. That blanket was never going to hurt you in the first place. It was a blanket. False evidence appearing real. Tackle your fears, because you can make it. I'm a 29-year-old factory worker with a high school degree. High school diploma. No college degree, no nothing. And I'm starting to see results. And I got a great sponsor. He's teaching me good stuff. I'm hosting conference calls now with another one of Pat's teammates, this guy Dave Sitzler. Awesome guy. He's killing it with iPass too. He's working full time. And we're all teaming up. And again, depending on when you're seeing this, we could have upgraded to webinars, because very soon we actually are going to move from conference calls to webinars. Something I promised I would never, ever, ever do. A webinar? No way. What am I going to talk about? How am I going to get in front of a camera? There's no way. But you do it little by little. Start with your camera phone. Get a webcam. Try it out. I'm telling you right now. By the 5th video, you're already going to see a big change in your posture, in your presentation. It's going to be a big change. Now imagine when you're 50 videos in. You're going to be a natural. You're going to crush it. So that's me. That's Sam Agello. I want to thank you for watching this. I want to thank you for opting in. I want to thank you for being on my team. If you're on my team, I'm going to do whatever I can. Even if you're not on my team, stick around, because I'm here to give you value. I want to see you succeed as well, because I know what it's like. And I've had people who I'm not a part of their teams have helped me out big time. Big time. And that's what I want to pay it forward, I want to help you, because I was helped out. And they didn't have to help me out, these marketers. And my sponsor, Pat, didn't have to take so much time with me, but he does. I talk to him almost daily. I consider him a very good friend now. He's a great sponsor, great mentor, and I want to model him. I don't want to be him. I want to be Sam Agello, because that's all I know how to be. But I do. I want to model Pat. I want to model Vic Streishaus. I want to model Dave Wood. Have these mentors and model them, and you'll get success. So this is Sam Agello signing off. Hope to see you at the top.